backs on the team, and so I'm excited to work with him for sure.
Brilliant. We're going to take you to Wembley a little bit because we know you came over last October for the international series. Unfortunately, you were injured, but you got to walk out on that hallowed turf. What was that like?
Yeah, I can vividly remember running through the tunnel and seeing the whole stadium just filled, seeing the flags waving, the national anthem, and just being on the sideline in complete awe of just the scene because, being from London and seeing Wembley Stadium as an NFL game, it was just something like, it was so crazy to me to like witness and to be a part of. And I definitely was disappointed that I wasn't able to play because...
Oh, I'm so sorry to interrupt.
Oh my
we know you're a huge Arsenal fan, Jay, so we thought you might like this little surprise.
Oh my God.
Thierry meet Jay, Jay meet Thierry.
Were you lying in there?
No, sir.
Were you lying? Hello there, how are you?
Hello, good to see you. Hi.
Good to see you too.
Thanks for stopping by. Boys, I'm going to push you over
okay?
here in a little bit. Now,
What?
Jay,
Oh, wow.
in case Thierry didn't know, you are a huge Arsenal fan, and who was your childhood hero?
It's this guy, for real.
Oh, it might have been Thierry Henry. What a coincidence.
That makes me feel old.
Oh.
Not very good, not very good. Well, I'm happy about it, but not you know what I mean.
I'm sure you have some burning questions for Thierry Henry.
Man.
We stumped him. This is unbelievable. I couldn't stop him talking 5 minutes ago.
That's crazy. Pleasure to meet you first.
We already done that.
Oh man,
That's
for
funny.
real, that's crazy.
Really?
For real. Yeah.
Thierry, I'll help steer this a little bit because we were talking earlier on about Arsenal season so far and the last time Jay was in the country.
Don't stop me with that.
Well, the last time things were a little bit better because Arsenal beat Man United 3-0 and now
That
here
is
we
true.
are in the back of a 3-2 defeat. Tell us
Yeah.
about your thoughts for Arsenal this season.
I will say I heard some of his, now I can, it's come
You're
down.
settled now,
I
haven't you?
Now he wants to talk.
And I can talk, no, but I watched the game and your commentary, you respond though. You respond what you said.
Listen,
For the
it's
Man U game.
the thing is, it's not so much about losing against Man United,
No.
which can happen. It's about who against they lost and how they lost it for me. You know, it was a lack of effort, commitment, like of leadership. But, you know, you can't affect what happened already. It's in the past. How are you going now? How are you going to move on, bounce back? That's the most important thing. You still have 11 games to go. You're still in the title race. How? I don't know, but they are still in it.
Yeah.
So you have to try always, and you know that, try to take the positive out of the negative. And that was a massive, massive negative point. It can be done, but am I happy about it? No, I'm not happy about it. I'm sure the players are not happy about it. The fans are not happy about it. So, but it's up to them to make sure they can change that because, you know, can you respond to the critics? Can you show yourself that you can do better? And, you know, Arsenal didn't win the league for for 12 years. So, you know, can they do it? It's up to them.
Now, this might shock you a little bit, but when Jay was younger, he was a soccer player. We'll call it soccer for the purposes of this feature. He was a soccer player, but he ditched it for American football. How does that make you feel?
Well, he worked out.
It did work out.
That's the most important thing. It's, you know, I don't actually know why you call that soccer over there.
It's a foot in the ball. I understand. I'm from here. I know.
I'm just saying. I always used to like to say it when I was playing in MLS.
Yeah.
It worked out for him. That's the most important thing. It doesn't matter if it's football or soccer, or the American football or basketball or whatever. Is what you want to do. Try to be the best that you can be, and he has done that. And I always, you know, because I won't lie, I'm not a huge NFL fan, but I know my stuff a bit, and I know you play running back.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Okay.
And I'm like, I always have liked to play that, you know, if I would have liked to be our wide receiver.
You've got the frame for, I mean,
only the frame.
The tall.
Only the frame.
You could line up.
Only
You
the frame.
can't catch?
I think I can.
I was thinking more special teams kicker me.
I don't know.
You're saying the kicker.
No, you know, I was always an admirer of Jerry Rice and all those guys playing for the 49ers. But it's kind of weird. I have a funny story about the NFL is I grew up obviously with NWA. I know that has nothing to do with anything, but to understand how I became a New York Giants fan. So I wanted that jacket, starter jacket.
Smooth.
The LA Raiders
Yeah,
one. That's the one I wanted
yeah.
because of NWA. So I said to my dad, which was a bit, cheeky for me because my dad was like, what jacket? How much? What? So I was like, no, I want that starter jacket. He only had starter.
Yeah.
And I said, the LA Raiders, he doesn't know where LA is or where the Raiders were.
Yeah.
So he went to one of those dodgy market that we have in France and he
Yeah.
brought back the blue Giants across.
Not LA Raiders.
No. But how are you going to tell the man that you don't like that jacket?
Of course, you gotta take the jacket.
I loved it. I said, oh, that nice, thank you.
Just like when my dad said, you better take this Arsenal. When you're in the house, you better watch this Arsenal.
So
that's how it started. Though.
Exactly. So that year, the Giants beat the Bills in the final.
Oh, wow.
You remember the bowl?
Yeah.
You know that final, 21-20.
Mm-hmm.
And therefore I became
Giants.
but just because I couldn't get the Raiders one, and in all fairness, no one really wants to be a Raider fan. So it worked out at the end.
But hopefully now though I can get you to be a Dolphins fan. Hopefully, we'll see. I know you're a Giants. You did the New York Red Bulls.
No, it's actually not of that. Actually, only because of that story. Only because of a story of my dad. I just.
That's why.
He got me the jacket, and that year they won the Super Bowl. So I was like, hey.
You caught iron. Let me just stick with them.
But then after we suffered for a little while, and then obviously in recent years
you've done better.
But and how is it for you over there?
It's been great. Coming from here to this, it's definitely a huge contrast. You kind of know about that a little bit. But it was fun learning the game of American football because I still played forward all the way through high school, and I definitely know that me continuing to play soccer definitely helped me with my footwork for American football. It helped me have quick feet, and so I was definitely glad that my dad pushed me in that because he was my coach growing up, and he was also doing FIFA agent stuff at the time too.
Really?
So I'm not even trying to toot, but that was a path that I was gonna chase too because I was all right. I was good enough. I played forward. Because of
He
you.
worked out.
So,
Listen,
this is what I wanted to do, and I chose American football.
And there is something that you said about the footwork, and obviously you need to have that when you play our football. I'm gonna go a bit in the NBA, and I'm sure Hakeem Olajuwon,
Yeah.
The dream had those footsteps that people couldn't understand and still try to figure it out until these days because they all go and work with him, but he had that from
the dream shake.
But from what?
From soccer.
Because that's how he started. And Steve Nash the same, going in. But it is key. You have that, and hopefully, like I said, you're gonna have a good career and make sure that you can win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I think it's the ultimate goal. And and if you don't, at least die trying.
Absolutely. I'm gonna try to bring a championship to the Dolphins like you did to Arsenal.
If you do, and if you do, they've been waiting.
They'll love you, just like we love you.
They've been waiting. They've been waiting.
Thierry, thank you so much. Thank you for
sorry,
dropping in.
Sorry to interrupt.
It's a great
What you are
interruption.
doing.
Cheers,
I have to go on the other side and carry on doing what I'm doing.
Yeah, get back to work.
Thank you so much, man.
Nice to
it's
see
a
you.
pleasure.
Really. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
My dad is gonna freak out.
What's
for real.
For me?
Can you just say hello, EB, for me just one time?
EB, hello.
EB.
Oh, sorry?
EB.
EB. This is Thierry with your son. All the best to him.
Dad,
my career is done. And now it's him. Let's hope he's going to bring a championship.
Thank you so much, man.
Okay, no worries.
Thank you.